Philadelphia, welcome back. I'm your host, Kevin Taylor, and this is Birds Fly Talk. You know what segment this is. This is Top 5. I give you my top 5 takeaways from the Eagles' win over the Washington Redskins, The Redskins came to town. We took care of business, 34-24. I actually called that game 34-16, I think, in the last video. And if it wasn't for garbage time, I would have been pretty close at 34-17. But anyway, the Eagles got a win. This is Top 5. I give you my top 5 takeaways. Let's get right into it. Let's go.
Top five.
So look, first up on the list, I could not do this video. I could not do any video, really, without making mention to the Dutch Destroyer. Just, seeing that ESPN, featured segment, you get an insight on what Carson Wentz did for this family, how big football is and how deep, just things are, and it really puts things in perspective about the impact that these players have on the fans. And it really showed me, that the things that people might say about Philadelphia fans or how we might be out of touch about things, it all just kind of comes into perspective. And if you haven't seen it already, I definitely recommend that you go check out that online. We just ordered our Live Like Lucas bracelets, the Dutch Destroyer bracelets. If you want to order one of those, you can go order one on livelikelucas.org. And really, it's more than just a bracelet. It's more than just a nice cause to get behind. It's about, coming together, supporting people, and honestly, football's family. And just the overall impact that these athletes and that this game can have on people and bringing people together and making the world a better place and really, trying to find a solution to this terrible disease of cancer. So I had to make mention to the Dutch Destroyer and, if you need to find something to play for this year, just go look at it. It's truly amazing. And it's just, I'm so proud to have Carson Wentz as my quarterback, the quarterback of the Philadelphia Eagles. What he did for that family and continues to do is just, it's truly fantastic. So look, let's get on to football. Moving on. So rookie flashes. You got to see a lot of Derek Barnett last night. Definitely saw him in those key situations. He got good pressure last night. I still think he's a little bit reckless. He comes in super late a lot and makes some crazy things happen, crazy hits, late hits, things like that. I guess it's kind of like, that impulsion of a rookie. But, what can I say? He's really made a great impact. Loved the way he played yesterday with great intensity. Had a sack or two last night. Great pressure all around. Was really proud of that, to see that. Mac Hollins stepping up. The 4th-round pick had a huge, huge touchdown. I'm pretty sure it's the longest pass of any quarterback all year. And Mac Hollins caught it in stride into the end zone, beating DJ Swearinger, who had just, he really got beat a lot last night. But, really happy to see Mac Hollins step up. And look, our rookies, we talk about, bringing Joe Douglas in and his eye for talent. Our rookies have definitely made an impact on this team. And I'm excited to see what's going to happen with, Darby coming back, who's obviously not a rookie. He's still on a rookie deal. But also Sidney Jones. Is he going to play this year? Is not. So I really like what this rookie class is doing for the Eagles. And I'm encouraged. I really am. So and just to say that, too, just looking at our secondary, we have 4 cornerbacks who are all on rookie contracts. So keep that in mind when, next season when the draft comes around. We really don't need to, spend a high pick on a cornerback if all things pan out and, these prospects pull through. Moving on. So, with the good comes some of the bad. And look, it's patchwork we have to do right here. We lost the bodyguard, Jason Peters, and so I'm going to make another video at some point this week on what we can do to really, whether it be signing a free agent, trade, looking at the team's makeup, who we have to fill in for that void, as is for Jordan Hicks. We lost Jordan Hicks to torn Achilles. He's out for the year, and Jason Peters towards MCL and ACL. It's just terrible. You really, two guys who arguably, lead on both sides of the ball. Just terrible to see that. So, like I said, I'm going to make another video But the Eagles, they played well in without having those two on the field. Obviously, losing Hicks, you lose a commander of your defense who calls and gets everyone lined up, and also someone who can really hang with tight ends. And as a result, you really saw, Jordan Reed have a big game, even though one of those touchdowns came in garbage time. That's something that needs to be answered. That's something that needs to be taken care of. Really, you guys know it. I know it. So stay tuned for that next video coming up, and I'll give you a real good insight on what options the Eagles have. And let's just hope, maybe they'll make a move before I even do make the video. So we'll see what happens. Howie Roseman, he doesn't sit around. You guys know that, and the trade deadline is coming up, so maybe the Eagles will make a move, maybe they won't. We'll stay tuned. I'm making a video. It's coming up very soon. All right, so the fourth point, Dougie Fresh. Doug Peterson called a fantastic game, led this team, especially with this team starting out with those, it was like, what was it, like first and 33 or something like that after all of those penalties. And it was hilarious too. The announcers said like first in Camden. Very funny. But after what was really a terrible start to a game, he got back on track with his play calling and really was never off track. It was just sloppy execution, which caused plays to get called back. But and he led this team along with Carson to get them in shape. And honestly, I have been so impressed really since the Giants game with his play calling, his execution, and how he's grown and how he's tailored his game plan to really fit each team specifically. And it's really, it seems like his offense is boundless, and how much trust he has in Carson Wentz and what he enables him to do as a quarterback that reads the ability that he gives Carson Wentz. I heard him say that he and Wentz have a time during the week where they come together, they talk football and all other things, and it's just a moment for them to kind of unwind, take a deep breath, and really, be one together, coach and quarterback. And really that, you see the Patriots, and I'm not in no ways am I connecting or comparing the two, but you see how important it is for that connection for a coach and a quarterback to have that connection is so important. So to see that really makes me happy. Doug Peterson's doing a great job. Keep it up. There was a lot of naysayers out there, people skeptical of him, and he's really done a great job and showed up and showed out. So really, really feeling good about Dougie Fresh. All right, so moving on to the fifth and final point, MVP. Look, I hear it. I know Carson Wentz hears it, but right now I'm not even kind of focused on him being an MVP. I want to win, okay? I'm not going to say where I think this season will end up, but obviously that's our aspirations. And Carson Wentz is just playing lights out right now. 17 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, and really, he's been so special. I said in the last video, to win this game, he did not have to be special. He just had to be efficient. And of course, on top of being efficient and distributing the ball the way he does, he on top of that was special. Cleveland, thank you so much. The Browns fans must just be absolutely, you guys must be, beside yourself watching this guy. I wouldn't know what to do passing up on him. I seriously feel bad for you guys because you really can't control it, but thank you so much for Carson Wentz because this guy is a godsend. He's every bit of a franchise quarterback, and he's proving why he's going to be a household name in the NFL for years to come. It's just balanced the way he can distribute the ball, and then on top of that, the escapability. That's what makes him special. Eyes are always downfield, and when he needs to tuck it and run, he tucks it and run. And then the guy is tough as nails. Okay, I hear a lot of people say, "Oh, he's like Big Ben. Oh, he's like Brett Favre." I understand the comparison, but I honestly do not think we've seen anything like this. And I'm not saying that he's better. I'm just saying Carson Wentz is, he's a quarterback of his own. He's a man of his own. He's showing us things that we haven't seen. I've never seen a quarterback go into a dog pile and literally come out, clean and run for 17 yards. I have never seen anyone get hit and bounce off and be as agile as he is. I've seen guys break tackles, obviously, but all I'm saying is, and I'm not saying he's better than Big Ben or he's Aaron Rodgers, or I'm not saying that at all. So please don't comment, because that we won't respond to like that. We're not saying that. What we are saying is that Carson Wentz is bringing a new element to the game. that is unique to him, okay? And for him being 6'6" and to be able to move like that and have the arm strength and the vision. You saw that touchdown pass to Corey Clement. That was awesome. And that's all things that Carson Wentz brings to the table. When plays break down, Carson Wentz, he excels. He keeps, the team intact, and he keeps looking to make a way. And when he can't, find a way, he makes it, okay? So, look, those were my top 5 takeaways. Honestly, there's not much to really jump into other than the matchups with Chris Thompson. I think I'll talk about that a little bit later. But that just kind of plays into we lost Jordan Hicks. And so that really, the defense changes when those things happen. But look, these are my top 5 takeaways. Again, I'm Kevin Taylor. This is Birds Fly Talk. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you like the videos, once again, give us a thumbs up, comment. We'll get back to you. And stay connected with us. We love you guys. We try to give you guys our all, just like the Eagles are, man. So look, this is Birds Fly Talk. Birds Fly Talk, we're trying to serve it up big bird style, the way we always do. And this was top 5. I'm Kevin Taylor. Please like, share, and subscribe, all that good stuff. And we will keep serving it up the only way we know how to. Guys, we're on to San Francisco. Great win.